100 packs of Temporal Forces, and here's what I've learned. Temporal Forces is a lot like your 14th birthday. You're a big kid now, you're not expecting much, your parents aren't going to send you to class with cupcakes, your gram isn't going to make you a special pie. You're grown up. You're realizing that you're grown up, and you don't expect much. You don't want a big party. You don't want to go to kid aerobics and jump in the ball pit anymore. You just want to stay home and order Chinese food, maybe watch some Nickelodeon. But your mom says, no, we have to go. We have to go out for a family dinner, and you don't want to go. But your dad pulls you to the side and says, listen, you got to go. Your mother wants to go. I don't want to go either, but let's just go. We'll have some fun. So you begrudgingly go. Luckily, your parents let you take your best friend, but watch this. Incineroar, baby. Yeah, I love that. That looks awesome. Okay, back to the story. You pick up your chubby best friend from his house, and you head over to Pizzeria Una. Whatever. You say, okay, I'll make mom happy. I'll go out to eat. And you know what? You end up having a great night, and you come home, and your mom says, you know what? Your best friend can sleep over tonight. Your friend never sleeps over, but now he can. And 5 years from now, you look back at your 14th birthday and you say, wow, that was a great day. You think more about that 14th birthday than every big party she threw to you. And that's what Temporal Forces is. With Temporal Forces, it's not, a trio, gross. Temporal Forces isn't a set that you're going to look at the checklist and your socks are going to be blown off into the atmosphere. Temporal Forces is a castle made of 1,000,000 bricks rather than one hole drilled into a mountain. Temporal Forces doesn't have a Charizard. There's no waifu baiting. There's no evolutions. And there's no definitive chase. I don't care what anybody says. And I think that's a really, really good thing. Because just like your 14th birthday, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Ooh, nice. I like that, Morty. You're going to be pleasantly surprised when you pull anything. You're happy because everything is good. Nothing is amazing, but everything is good. The full arts look awesome. I don't care if they're similar to Paradox Rift. They're better than Paradox Rift. I don't even care if they're the same. They're better than Paradox Rift. My brother was obsessed with Caesar. His whole life, he loved Caesar. I didn't get it. I like Caesar. It's cool. It's red. It's got claws. But when I pulled the Caesar full art for the first time, I understood what my brother saw. What this set lacks in chase bait, it makes up for with depth and cohesion. Weird cohesion, don't get me wrong. The set is made up of past and future and some present Pokemon, but when I categorize Caesar and Incineroar and Gengar in my head, they all fall into the same bucket. I don't know what that arbitrary bucket is, but in my head, I could see these three hanging out. And that's with a lot of these Pokemon. This is arbitrary, but I do believe that a lot of the cards, the cohesion is there. The set makes sense. I don't know how it makes sense, but in my brain, I could be making things up. I could be convincing myself. But in my brain, these Pokemon make sense together. Even if they're from the past and the present, they just make sense. What I mean by that is nothing feels out of place here. Everything is right. As if there was Eevees, I think I would think, what's this doing here? But this set is staying true to itself because I know it's made up of 2 Japanese sets. Whatever. It still makes sense. Somehow, some way. It's like the 7 layers of Kevin Bacon or whatever. I don't know if my brain is just fogged by the A-Spec inclusion, but to me, this really feels like a Gen 5 set. Although the illustration rares, there are a lot of Gen 5 Pokemon, but still, other than that, there's really not that many. Needless to say, I'm very pleasantly surprised with Temporal Forces. And one of the things I like the most about this set, unlike many other Scarlet and Violet sets, it's not boom or bust. The set is not made by one card or pulling one certain Pokemon. I call it fun probability. How many of the full arts illustration rares and special illustration rares, if I pull them, how many of them will I be happy with? If I pulled a full art, what's the chance that I'm happy with the pull? If I pull a special illustration rare, what's the chance I'm happy with? I don't know if that makes sense, so let me say it like this. In Obsidian Flames, if I pull an Ice Cube special illustration rare, I'm upset because I feel like I wasted my special illustration rare on the Ice Cube that I didn't get the Charizard. And as someone who only rips packs, I really only rip packs. The fun probability being low, see, how many times am I going to pull that? But the fun probability being low, if it's low, I don't want to open these packs because there's only one card that can make me happy or make me enjoy opening the pack. If that makes sense. The reason why Pokemon 150, ooh, look at that cutie-fly. I like that. It's a little too real for me, but it's still pretty nice. With 151, there are 30 to 40 cards that if I pulled them at any given time, I would be happy. I would feel that this pack is a success. This bundle of packs that I just opened is a success. For instance, with Obsidian Flames or Scarlet and Violet base set, there's maybe 3 or 4 cards in that set that I would be happy to pull or excited to pull. That would make it feel like it's worth it to open these packs. Not for monetary value either. Obviously, that might have something to do with it, but still, it's just a card that I like, cards that I like. And Temporal Forces really has that in droves because almost all the special illustration rares have it. Oh, look at that Caesar. Even the Caesar. If you pull an EX in any other set, it's like, but it might just be because this set's new to me. So we'll see. I might change that in the future. But almost all the full arts are good. Every full art, I'm happy. Like, look at this special illustration. This is probably one of my favorite special illustration rares. But any of the special illustration rares are probably the weak pillar in this set. But all the special illustration rares are awesome. All the hyper rares in this set are awesome, and Torterra EX, and all of the full arts, which is a big thing. That really makes a set to me. Are the full arts good? Do I pull Paldea Evolved? If you pull a full art, it's probably something stupid. If it's not Oh, look at that. Look at that full art. All the full arts in this set are good. I'm happy to pull every full art. I'm happy to pull every special illustration rare. If I ever do, because I really never do. Because they're actually pretty tough, which makes this set even better. I hope it becomes harder to pull these. And I hope that makes sense to you. I really, really like this set because the majority of the hits are good. The majority of the hits in this set, they're not going to blow your socks off, but you're happy to pull them, unlike almost every other Scarlet and Violet set, other than 151. That's why 151 is holding its value so well, is because all of the hits have value. But even if the value on these are lower or almost nothing, it's still good because I like all the full arts. I like all the special illustration rares. All right, enough about that. Hopefully you guys understand that point. But on the opposite side of that, do I wish there were some non-Robo or Dino Legendary Beast special illustration rares? Yes, I do. I think it's a crime to give Caesar and Gengar both full arts and give neither of them special illustration rares. That should be a crime. But you know what? If they continue to use the illustration rares as a showcase for the forgotten and neglected, I'm all for it. Did I ever think I was going to want a Bronzor card? No, but I do. Look, it's in the mirror. It's cute. Ooh, that's a cool full art. I know full art trainers are kind of like lame as it is, but either way. Back to the illustration rares and Temporal Forces. If you were to tell me that I would want a Grotto card, or I would think it's cool, I'd say, no way. How can they make Grotto cool? But then if you told me that Marill is bouncing on the Grotto's head, I'd say, okay, that makes sense. Ooh, the A-Spec too. That's another huge inclusion because it just adds another layer of, hey, I'm happy with this pack. I'm happy with this box. It makes it easier to feel like, okay, I didn't just throw away all my money. And that's what a lot of these sets have become. And it's not value. I don't care about value. Oh, look at this. That's a nice Litten. It's nothing crazy, but it's still a nice Litten. It's not about value to me. It's just feeling as if I wasn't robbed. I don't want to feel like I just I donated my money to Nintendo and Pokemon. And Temporal Forces does a good job of making some sort of value. Even if you don't break even, it doesn't matter. It's just getting cards you're excited about and cards that you're happy pulling. And I think Temporal Forces does a great job at that. And that's enough of me waxing poetic about Temporal Forces. How many Scovillians am I going to pull? I don't even know how to say that. I just think this set had very, very little hype, which is a good thing. It's healthy for the card game. I don't care about hype. I just think that it's a lot better than people give it credit for. You already see the prices of the sealed product tanking, which is normal. It happens every set. But I just feel like people are already forgetting about this and looking at the next Honeypot set. And I hope this video makes you take a second look at Temporal Forces because I really do think this set's pretty well constructed and I like it. And another full art trainer, and I really don't care about those. I'm not a full art trainer guy. I don't care about the waifu cards. I don't care about any of that. I just like shiny Pokemon that are doing cool poses and are fighting in battles. I think the Caesar illustration rare from Obsidian Flames is one of the most underrated cards because there's like another Caesar in the back that it looks like he's fighting, but it's also like a mirror of Caesar. Either way, we'll talk about this cool set, not that shitty set. Even though it's not a shitty set, it's just like very Charizard dependent. And here comes something, World Trio full art. Even that, like that World Trio full art, it's kind of stupid, but it's still cool. Like I don't mind pulling it. There are other sets you don't like. You pull a full art and you're like, okay, great. Oh, whoa, we'll throw it in the pile. But this set still, it has some charm. There's some excitement when you pull anything, even the regular EXs, which is amazing. The only other set that incites anything is the 151, obviously. That should be the benchmark of a great set. But that's nostalgia driven, I think. I don't have much nostalgia for 151. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I gained consciousness at the end of Gen 2, so either way, it doesn't matter to me. I love this set, and I think people should too. I don't see a lot of nice things said about it anymore. I give this a couple days to try to see how everyone feels. And I'm trying to fight the battle for it because it can't fight for itself because it's a Pokemon set. And what are you gonna do? How many? That's the thing. First off, this 100 packs is from 2 booster boxes and a bunch of sleeved boosters. And I didn't weigh the sleeve boosters to get good ones or anything. But after I made this video, I tell see, look at that. I know it's the same as Paradox Rift, but the full arts, they're just different. They just talk differently to me. I don't know if it's the Pokemon that are on the full arts, because the whole checklist is good for the worst one is probably Wugtrio, and that's still kind of cool because it's like a phallic object. But still, I think Temporal Forces is going to be in the Paldea Evolved category, maybe a little higher just there with Paradox Rift. 2 very underrated sets right now. I think they're going to age very well. Not monetarily. I don't really give a shit about that. Caesar, I love Caesar now. I told you, my brother loves Caesar. I never got it. I was more of a gang. I like Scyther more. I really did. I was like, they have the same stats. What's the point of an evolution? And then you get into competitive and you kind of realize, like, oh, okay, Steel's a really good type. Nice. Unfezant, I like the card. The artworks are kind of cool. The artworks are really hit or miss for me. It's either like a fantastic artwork or a like bland, like soulless artwork to me. And to the point of the past and the present, you could see Koraidon. How many of those do I need? I don't know. I really like the inclusion of modern-esque Pokemon because you could tell the past are from the past, the future are from the future. But certain Pokemon, you could see the artwork is in the background of cities, and there's some like modern-day cities. There's some that look like Greece, but obviously Paldea, so it's probably Spain. Like the Delcatty and the Zeraora are clearly in front of cities. I don't know if they're like Delcatty right there. I don't know if they're futuristic or what, but I like that there is some middle ground between the Relicanth, ancient old farts, and the clearly futuristic cards. I do like that. I think it adds some sort of like chain link. It makes more sense. I think next time I do this, all the packs are going to be from booster boxes, just so I can't run into any funny business. Because a lot of the remaining packs were from sleeved boosters. There was 2 booster boxes, and then I filled the rest of the spots in with sleeved boosters. And who knows what funny business could have came. They could have weighed them. I could have just picked a bad lot. So it doesn't matter either way. Because even if you split up a booster box, you might pull some of the bad ones. It doesn't matter. I don't care about hits. I open up packs that eventually I'm going to hit something. Hopefully. Bramblegeist. If I get another Bramblegeist, Bramble, all those old cactus things, I'm not a fan. I think they're kind of soulless Pokemon, even though they are kind of cool. But I don't know. I need to see some like eyes or something. You're just, oh, I love that Snom. That's the point. Like, I'm excited about a Snom. It could be $2. I don't care. I like that Snom. Snom is cool to me, and it's included. I love the whole Scarlet and Violet. They used the illustration rares as a way to showcase all the old stupid Pokemon no one cares about, and it makes me care about them. And then there might be a Pokemon that I kind of liked for whatever reason, and now like, oh look, this Pokemon I kind of like has this really cool card, and that makes me happy because I like that Pokemon more because I always liked it, but now I have a reason to like it. There's a collectible that I can collect with this thing that I kind of like that would have never gotten this chance before. And that's why I really like the illustration rares. I know some people cry like, oh, put better Pokemon in the illustration rares. No, let's give Snoms a chance to shine. Like Relor, but that Relor card, let me tell you, if next time you open a pack of this and you pull a Relor, look into its soul. It looks like the Pringles man and like a Klatsky Caputo, whatever the hell the Nickelodeon, whoever made Rugrats, they made the Real Monsters. That Relor looks like an Real Monsters thing. That thing is scary. Looks like a Pringles man and a monster. Another futuristic Nikon 3000 cutie fly, whatever the hell it is. I think that I am pulling all of the same cards, which is bad. It's really bad because I just get the same cards over and over again. And oh, there's a different card. That shuts me up. The Walking Wakes, and that's the thing. That's why the EXs are cool. I like pulling the EXs in this set. The EXs in Scarlet and Violet, don't care. EXs in Paldea Evolved, don't care. EXs in Obsidian Flames, don't care. See, look, another good EX. I want that EX card. The EXs in 151 are the only ones I kind of care about. And the only reason I care about those is because they're worth a couple pennies. Like, I care about these EXs. I like these EXs. But then again, don't take my word for it because this set is only 3 or 4 days old, however old this is. So it might change in the future. So I'm just prefacing by that. I'm not totally aloof to that being the case, but I've opened enough Pokemon sets that I know by this point what is real and what is not, and my love and attention and care for the EXs in this set, It's real. I can tell you right now it's real, and I love it. And the C-Dot, that C-Dot, the little knit C-Dot card, that's pretty sick. One of the EXs I don't care for, the Scary Wugtrio. I don't like it. Wugtrio kind of scares me. But the Wiglet card in here is actually pretty sick, because it is like, I like that the one is going against the grain. Everybody else is upright and standing, and the one Wiglet is like kind of off to the side. And Koraidon Hollow again. Great. Wow. Koraidon. I know this video might be a little different than some of the other openings, but I wanted to do it this way. You should watch somebody open 10 packs. You watch somebody open 1,000 packs. That I couldn't believe this. You don't know how many packs I opened, over 150 before I pulled a special illustration rare. Thank goodness they exist. I can prove they do exist. And but now I want to talk about the set more than what I'm pulling, because that's kind of lame and boring. And I'm not that lame. I'm kind of lame and kind of boring, but I'm not that lame and boring. I don't want to be different. I don't care about that. I just feel like this is a better use. Because I like this set. If I didn't like this set, it'd be different. I wouldn't care. I love that Chincino. That's a cool card. That Chincino, the Messy Room Chincino and Minchino and whatever the Cappuccinos, that crew. And I like the Deerling cards. Those are kind of cool, but you have to have both of them, or else it's like, what is going on here? And that just shows the Gen 5 change of seasons, I think. I don't think I'm being Robert Frost when I say that. I just think it's pretty obvious. I don't want to take the road less traveled there. But Heatmore, Roly-Poly. I love that Roly-Poly card too. I think the A-Spec cards are what's going to end up carrying the set. Hopefully they keep some sort of value. I don't know if they will. They might not. They might be too easy to pull. But I really like the A-Spec cards. A Master Ball. That's 2 in a row. I'm doing all right, huh? I'm doing pretty good in this. Just kidding. This 100 packs were actually terrible. I had terrible luck. Towards the end, it got really hot. Wink, wink. That's just so you continue to watch the video. But I don't remember, honestly. I opened these a couple of days ago. What the hell? 3 in a row, Chat Tot. I wonder if that Chat Tot's any good like the other Chat Tot. And I don't want to really talk about competitive, because that's kind of that's not subjective. It's kind of variable, because things change and the card game metas change and things rotate in and out, and then some things become obsolete and they're not good anymore. And I don't want to talk about things that could change. I want to talk about how I feel, which also can change, but it could just change based on time, not outside forces. I don't know if that makes sense to you, but it makes sense in my head. I gotta be honest, how come Chargerbug gets so much love? Chargerbug feels like it's in everything. Chargerbug has all the Radiant Chargerbugs and the illustration Chargerbugs. All the Chargerbugs get so much attention. That's pretty cool. And gross, Wugtrio, disgusting. Growl, Grass Energy. I love the energies. I just throw them all out. Actually, throw them at my neighbors for a couple days, and then once they dulled up, I throw them out. I don't really care about those. I play the TCG online, and I couldn't grab that card. In between opening packs, I had to lick my fingers, because the cards are so fresh. I couldn't grab them. Here I am getting kind of lazy. I was like, at this point, I'm like, I just have to open as many as I can as fast as I can. So I started sidewinding, and then I was like, I gave myself a little speech. I was like, come on, ship up. We gotta finish this strong. And right here, ooh, Squavilion. That's probably number 4 or 5. That's nuts. But so here, I think I decided to go back to the original, the hard-nosed, the blue-collar pack opening style, and I'm happy I did. I have a little, some guts in me, like Eradicate. Let me know if you like this kind of style of video. It might not change in the future. It might change in the future, because I kind of like it this way, because I don't know. I just feel like talking like, whoa, look what I got. Whoa. I'll try to include that a little bit. I just don't like that whole thing, because it's just fake. I hate to say it. And I like this because I could give my real opinions and how I feel. Iron Valiant. Grottle, you kind of suck. I hate you, Grottle. Probably the worst middle starter, because you're just a giant fat turtle. Turtwig is very cute. Turtwig's pretty cool. Like that Palafin is one of the ones that it's like in front of a city. Like, oh, that's today. I could see a Palafin standing outside of a city today. It doesn't have to be 3,000 years in the future, if that makes sense. That's what I like. I like that. Litton's another modern day. They're cool. I like these cards. Some of the artworks are lame, like I said. Nothing. Roaring Moon. I don't know how many packs in a row I'm going to pull Roaring Moon. Hopefully this pack doesn't have a Roaring Moon, because if it does, then something is afoot. Like a Subway sandwich. Wiglet, that's a cool Wiglet I was talking about. See now, this is a good pack. Iron Treads, I can't grab the cards. I grabbed two, actually. Behem, B-E-H-E-M, Behem, B-H-E-M, Big Head Monster, or something like that. I don't know. Watch a YouTube lore video from 2014 or something. Don't ask me. That Totodile card is one of my favorites in the set. And Roserade, I don't know. Oh, yeah, that's the difference. The full arts are the difference. They're whatever the Paradox Rift. They're Paradox Rift full arts on steroids. First off, best full arts other than 151 for money wise, I hope. But best full arts in Scarlet and Violet, I think. Oh, another Charge-Bug. I told you, Charge-Bug gets love. They love Charge-Bug. They're pushing that guy. Full arts matter again. They didn't matter for 12 years, but now they matter again. They haven't mattered since Black and White era. VMAX are kind of stinky, but actually I take that back. Sun and Moon full arts are sick now. I don't think they were back then, especially not as much as I like these ones. But that's really the linchpin of these sets. I like that they like the full arts. The full arts actually mean something. I'm happy they went back to EXs. Going back to EXs were the best thing that they ever possibly could have done. I really like the inclusions in this set. When was the last time you saw Feraligatr or Turtwig or whatever the hell his name is, Totodile, whatever, Deal, I don't know, whatever the hell the green turtle, Torterra. Like, when was the last time you saw them? They could have been in other sets, but I don't remember them. I remember them in this set. I don't know why I do. And that's like, it's inexplicable. I can't explain these things, how my head works about these sets. But this one gives me good things in my brain. And Latias, Victini, there's a lot of Hoothoot. That's a cool Hoothoot card. Oh, I haven't got that one before. That's pretty sick. This set gives good things to my brain, and I can't explain how, but the set does give very good things to my brain. And I don't think it's being appreciated. I hope it's being appreciated, but I haven't seen that sentiment. And so I'd like to sentimize the sentiment in that way. Because at the end of the day, I'm just opening Pokemon cards. I like to open Pokemon cards, and I like when I like the cards I get. And this set gives me that. As basic as it is, this set makes me happy when I pull cards I like. And I pull cards I like more often than other sets. That's the point I'm trying to make. Hopefully I've made that point. I think I've made that point 5 or 6, maybe 7 times, and hopefully you haven't all clicked off this video, which you probably have, because my retention is atrocious, and I don't really care, because I just like opening cards, and the few people who like it, I'm happy you like it, because I like doing it, and I'll continue to do it, and hopefully you continue watching me do it as I continue to do it. I will say I love the ancient and past Pokemon reverse hollows. I like the hollow pattern where the whole thing is just like shiny, and there's no like weird patterns. I like that it's just like a broad shiny. I think that's a great inclusion. That was done in that was done in Paradox Rift, and I'm glad they continued it, because sometimes they change. Like, they'll do a one set. I don't know if that's even true. I might be making that up, but hopefully that has happened, and hopefully it continues to happen. I don't know who Eri is. I don't know if I missed her in the game. Another Litten. That's pretty cool. I don't remember her at all. But now I just know her as she's got that blue face mask, face paint, whatever. That's pretty cool. I'm not a big fan. Don't really care. Don't really care about her, actually. I'm actually very angry she was included in this set, because I don't know her. And you're going to include her in this set, and I don't know who that person is? Get out of here. I played the games, all right? Let me tell you, I didn't play the DLC, so if she's in the DLC, I take this back, because I'm not a DLC guy. Okay, I give you one shot. Incineroar EX, that's cool too. Hopefully it's as good as the Incineroar in VGC, because VGC Incineroar, I heard, is pretty good. I haven't played in a couple of years, because I'm an all or nothing guy, and I'm only going to do something as hard as I can, or as... And right now, my all or nothing is I'm going all on Pokemon cards, and that's all I do 24/7. Is just open Pokemon cards, and now I'm starting to talk about Pokemon cards 24/7 also, and like terribly edit videos about Pokemon cards 24/7. Anyway, please let me know your thoughts on this set. What do you think about this set? What do you think about what I think about the set? Do you agree? Disagree? I really want to know what the overall sentiment is, because I think it's good to weigh my opinion against other people, see where I am as opposed to where the overall sentiment is, because I think that's important, because maybe I'm missing something. Maybe maybe things are in my head floating around differently for no reason, or I've convinced myself one way. I don't want to be stuck in one train of thought. I also don't want to be influenced, but still, either way, I want to hear what you guys think. I want to know what you guys think about this style of video. I'm happy to do them. If you like it, let me know. If you don't like it, go kick rocks. Just kidding. Let me know. As we wrap this video up, I don't know how many packs I have left. Quite a few. My hands are tired. My cold is feet. The doors are creaking. I can't have chocolate. And Keldeo, I miss Keldeo. I loved Keldeo when Keldeo first came out. And I like that Drampa. That Drampa illustration rare is by far my favorite. Forget Metagross. I said Metagross was good earlier. Nothing close to Drampa. That Drampa is living in my dreams. I can't wait to go to bed at night, so hopefully I can see that Drampa. Raging Bolt, that EX raised my heart rate 3 beats per minute. And that hasn't happened in these Scarlet and Violet sets. That's what I like about this set. I hope you understand what I'm saying. I don't know if you will, because I barely know what I'm saying, so hopefully you do. But if you don't, that's okay. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you have to like the video, leave a comment saying, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you explain it? And then leave 30 comments and watch the video 3 times over while you're in work. Okay? And if you don't work, you have to watch it all day. Sorry, those are the rules. I think this is the last pack. This might be the last pack. Look at my hands, are shaking. This has to be the last pack. As I go into it, Scyther, oh my god. Skitty, oh my god. Electabuzz, oh my god. Bramblin, yo. Delcatty in Greece. Whimsicott, Reverse Hollow, Boltund, and Koraidon. Alright, see you later.